At the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, where we are set to bring you the final of this year's Inter-Senior Secondary School or West Coast Region Inter-Senior Secondary School football final here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Just as you are seeing right now, the teams have just emerged from their dressing rooms and they are walking towards the commencement line, or the line where they're going to begin proceedings before the central referee and the team will give us the green light to start the proceedings here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And the two teams are currently lined up. The finalists for this afternoon is Kabafita Senior Secondary School and Yundum Barracks Senior Secondary School. And Kabafita Senior Secondary School are in their colorful white shirts, black shorts and white socks, whilst Yundum Barracks are done in their colorful light blue jerseys, which is light blue shirts, light blue shorts and light blue socks. And currently there are some handshakes from the organizing committee of this inter-school championship, and any moment from now the central referee and his officials will surely get us going here as far as the proceedings at the Box Bar is concerned. And at the commentary cabin this afternoon, this is my humble self, Lamin Fati, and I am joined by my camera guy in Osman Kamara, and we will surely be here to give you the ball-to-ball commentary here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, which involves West Coast Region Inter-Senior Secondary School football final. And the teams that are playing this afternoon is Kabafita Senior Secondary School and Yundum Barracks Senior Secondary School. It could be recalled, Kabafita Senior Secondary School defeated Bottrop Senior Secondary School in the semi-finals on post-match shootouts before setting up a final against Yundum Barracks, while Yundum Barracks defeated Kunkujang Mariama in the semi-finals before setting up a final against Kabafita here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Currently the two teams are currently having handshakes with the referees, and immediately after that we believe the teams will have their normal team photos, and the teams are now heading to their technical bench to give their final handshakes before the central referee will get us going here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And just a quick rundown on the starting 11. Before the starting 11, these match officials, Ibrahima KM Sane, Landin Jai and Asan Sise, and including Philip Korea. And the starting 11 for Kabafita Senior Secondary School, we have Yusufa Dafe in goal, number 1, Yusufa Sonko, number 10, Famara Jaju, number 5, Amadou Baji, number 4, Usman Kamara, number 6, Ibrahima O Jaju, number 2. Indeed, their number 6, Ibrahim Usman Kamara, shares the same name with my camera guy, Usman Kamara. Anyway, Ibrahima O Jaju, number 2, Fakeba Dambele, number 3, Dembo Dafe, number 17, Suleiman Jame, number 11, Ansumana Jawara, number 7, Ibrahima Jadama, number 15. On their substitute bench, they have Bubakar Jete, Dembo BI, number 8, Bubakar Jete, number 12, Salim Silla, number 14, Lamin Gassama, number 20, Fode Suare, number 19, Mod Lamin Jame, number 9, Buba Kujabi, number 18, Ismaila Jaju, number 13, and Lamin Tamba, who isn't given assigned a number. And the officials, the team of officials for Kabafita Senior Secondary School includes Ibrahim Silla, Aliou Diba, Bakari Sise, Malik Konjira, and Sana Fadera. Yundum Barracks starts with Karim Seka in goal, number 1, Mod Lamin Sane, number 4, Ibu Salim Jaju, number 6, Mod Lamin Sise, number 2, Serif Mustafa Silla, number 15, Babanding Jete, number 8, Amadou Kamara, number 3, Bukari Fall, number 11, Amadou Jete, number 5, Modu Mendi, number 10, Siaka Jasi, number 7, completes the starting 11 for Yundum Barracks. On their substitute bench, they have Ibrahim Manga, number 18, Adam Akoli, number 19, Alaji Kamara, number 13, Lamin Toure, number 17, Leopard Mendi, number 14, John Mendi, number 12, Ibrahim Nyang, number 16, Aliou Kambi, number 18, Aliou Balde, number 9. On the officials, all the officials that are managing this team includes Ibrahim S. Njai, Abdou Sar, Abdoulaye Ba, Mulai Samate, and Musa Kuyate. And any moment from now, we will get the ball rolling here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and Kabafita Senior Secondary School is currently playing from our right to left, whilst Yundum Barracks plays from our left to right. And we're now waiting on the central referee Ibrahim KM Sane to get us going here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the organizing committee and some of the invitees that are currently present here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium are trying to sort few things out before the commencement of this crunch encounter between Kabafita Senior Secondary School and Yundum Barracks. And you are reminded that you're currently watching LSTV1 live at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and at the commentary cabin, this is my humble self, Pa Lamin Fati, who will surely be here to give you the ball-to-ball commentary here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And that's going to be the kickoff, and the kickoff is going to be solely taken by Aji. Aji is a representative from West Coast Regional Football Association. Aji will solely take that kick, and that's Aji, if we should get that right. And this will get us to the commencement of this crunch final here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. The central referee Ansumana KM Sane is currently holding the ball, and he currently places the ball, and this will get us going here as far as the proceedings is concerned. And you are reminded that you are live. There we go. And Yundum Barracks starts the play from our left to right as they play the ball from their own quarter, trying to launch an attack from their defense. Yundum Barracks on the attack, trying to penetrate from the left side of their defense. Yundum Barracks in possession. Still Yundum Barracks on the attack. They lost possession to Kabafita. Kabafita now, let's see what they can do. Kabafita, the player, an infringement, a foul on Kabafita's player. And Kabafita launches an attack from their number 4, who is Modlamin Sane, who launches an attack, and to the goalkeeper for Yundum Barracks, Yusufa Dafe. Yusufa controls the ball, trying to look for options. He gathered that ball, and he will now launch in a long and high one to their number 4, who is Amadou Baji. Let's see what Amadou can do. Amadou lost possession to Kabafita through their number 15, who is Serif Mustafa Silla, and to Yundum Barracks, number 3. And let's see Fakeba Dembele. Let's see Fakeba lost possession to Kabafita. Yundum Barracks regain possession. Let's see what they can do. The team captain to Yundum Barracks. Let's see what Yundum Barracks can do. The number 8 for Yundum Barracks is, let's see, Yundum Barracks on the attack, trying to penetrate from the left side of the attack. Yundum Barracks trying to penetrate. Let's see what they can do. Beautiful possessive football from Yundum Barracks. Block in there by Kabafita. Let's see what they can offer. Yundum, or Kabafita rather, trying to launch an attack through their number 2, Kabafita. Their number 2 is Modlamin Sise, who lost possession, and that's going to be a throw in for Kabafita, and Modlamin will surely take the throw in. Number 2, Modlamin Sise for Kabafita, and it's still going to be a throw in. Great header from Yundum Barracks defense, and Modlamin Silla, or Modlamin Sise rather, for Kabafita will still take the throw in. And you are reminded that you are currently watching LSTV1 live at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, where we are bringing you the ball-to-ball commentary in the West Coast Region Inter-Senior Secondary School football final between Kabafita Senior Secondary School and Yundum Barracks Senior Secondary School. Yundum Barracks trying to launch an attack. Solid defensive header from Kabafita through their number 4, who is Modlamin Sane. Modlamin Sane trying to defend here. Modlamin jumps, lost to Yundum Barracks on the attack. Number 5 for Yundum Barracks, Famara Jaju. Famara lost possession, and is going to be a throw in for Kabafita. And the throw is going to be taken by the number 3 for Kabafita, who is Amadou Kamara. And still Kabafita will effect that throw in. The central referee Ibrahim KM Sane has waved in for a throw in or foul in favor of Kabafita. Kabafita's number 3 launches an attack. Amadou Kamara. Amadou to the number 15 for Kabafita. Sheriff Mustafa Silla. Kabafita trying to clear that ball, but it's a throw in, and it's going to go in favor of Yundum Barracks, who will have that quick throw in there. And still danger not averted. Kabafita, Yundum Barracks collect through their number 5, who lost possession to the number 3. Kabafita, let's see what they can do. Kabafita, the team captain, back to the number 3. Yundum Barracks on the attack. They're trying to launch an attack through their number 5. Let's see what Yundum Barracks can do. Who dribbles past Kabafita's number 4, but lost possession. And the number 5 for Kabafita came to the rescue of the team. Amadou Jete rather. Amadou Jete had to come to the rescue of Kabafita, and Yundum Barracks will benefit from that throw in, and this is going to come through their number 4. Their number 4. The number 4 for Yundum Barracks. And still danger not averted. Number 8, solid effort. The number 8 whipped in a solid effort there for Yundum Barracks, and his effort was in the best of options, and the ball went over the bar. And the number 8 is Tembo Bi for Yundum Barracks. And Kabafita trying to launch an attack. They lost possession to Yundum Barracks. Yundum, they lost. Kabafita regained possession through their number 17. Let's see what they can do. Plays the ball to the number 11. That's going to be a chance for Kabafita. Let's see what they can do. Whoa, the number 15 should have done better. The number 15 for Kabafita, that was indeed a glorious opportunity. Foul on the player for Yundum Barracks, and the player goes to the ground. The central referee Ibrahima KM Sane was on spot to wave in for an infringement in favor of Yundum Barracks. It's their number 15 Sheriff Mustafa Silla who goes to the ground, and Yundum Barracks will effect that whips in a long and high one into the path of Kabafita. Kabafita will try to defend that. The number 3 whips in an effort, and is going to be in a throw, or is going to be a throw in for Yundum Barracks, and the number 3 for Kabafita is Amadou Kamara, and the number 4 for Yundum Barracks, Amadou Baji, will effect that throw in. Quickly done, and Kabafita will clear their line to their number 11. Indeed a pacey player who beautifully controls the ball, trying to look for options. He was trying to play the ball to his number 7. The number 7 could not get the ball, and Yundum Barracks had to defend that ball, and Kabafita will effect that throw in. Quickly done. Kabafita still trying to possess that. Their number 17 play the ball to the number 2, who is Amadou Lamin Sise, who whips in an effort. That's going to be a throw in, and welcome back to the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and that's going to be a corner for Kabafita, and Kabafita will effect that. The player whips in a long and high one. Kabafita jumps, a goal for Kabafita, and Kabafita broke the deadlock here, and this is through their number 4 who rose the highest. Kabafita's number 4 rose the highest, Modlamin Sane, who rose the highest to poke home a solid header to give Kabafita a deserved lead here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. It is Kabafita 1 and Yundum Barracks nil. The number 4 for Kabafita, Modlamin Sane, is a tall, lanky defender who rose the highest to give Kabafita the lead here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And you could hear those cheers and shouts from the supporters of Kabafita. And definitely, Yundum Barracks needs to walk off their socks here for them to be able to get themselves back into level terms at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. That's welcome back, and sorry for that short break due to some issues that we are trying to rectify. And Kabafita will effect this set piece, whips in. The number 10 for Kabafita's effort went inches wide, and the number 10 is Modu Mendy. Modu Mendy's effort went inches wide here at the Box Bar. Yundum Barracks trying to play the ball from their own half. The team captain whips in a long and high one. Kabafita's number 10, team captain, jumps. Modu Mendy jumps, not a very good one, and Kabafita will defend that. The goal scorer, the number 4, will solely defend that, and Yundum Barracks will try to get that throw in, and it's going to be taken by their number 4. The number 4, decently done, beautifully controlled by Yundum Barracks. Number 3, let's see what he can offer. Kabafita trying to get the ball from their territory. Let's see what Kabafita whips in the ball, not a very good one. Yundum Barracks controls through their number 8, Dembo Bi. Dembo to the number 11 for Yundum Barracks, who is Suleiman Jame. Suleiman to his defender. Let's see what Yundum Barracks trying to launch an attack. Yes, they lost possession. Regain possession again, trying to get the ball into Kabafita's half. Still danger not averted. The central referee, Ibrahima K.M. Sane, was on spot to give away for an infringement, and that's going to be in favor of Kabafita. And you still have the player on the ground who is currently seated on the ground, and let's see, it's not a serious one. And the number 2, Modlamin Sise, is back on his feet. The goal scorer, number 4 for Kabafita, Modlamin Sane, will effect that set piece. Modlamin plays the ball back to his goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is Karim Seka for Kabafita, plays the ball to number 6. The number 6 back to the goalkeeper. Kabafita trying to launch an attack from their own half. The goalkeeper, Karim Seka, to the goal scorer, number 4, Modlamin Sane, who launches in an attack. Not a very good one. Still Kabafita on the attack. Number 11, a pacey player on the far side of the attack, trying to beat past his marker. Let's see what he can do. Beat past the marker. Then referee Ansumana. The player goes to the ground, and Ansumana was very close to the spot, and he waved in for an infringement. And Kabafita will effect yet another set piece. And this time, the number 15 Sheriff Mustafa Silla probably might be getting this set piece, as we currently having 2 players on the ball, and Modlamin leaves the ball, or Sheriff Mustafa Silla rather leaves the ball for Amadou Jaite. Amadou, number 5 for Kabafita. Amadou Jaite is still on the ball. Amadou, a left-footed player, will effect this effort for Kabafita here, as Kabafita are currently leading by a goal to nil. Left-footed effort whipped in and headed in there by the defenders for Yundum Barracks. Kabafita, and that's going to be a throw-in for Kabafita, and the number 2 for Kabafita, Modlamin Sise, will take that throw in. Quickly done. Kabafita lost possession to Yundum Barracks, trying to launch an attack from the left side of their defense. They lost possession. Kabafita on the attack, just set the ball down, whips in. Not a very good one into the safe hands of the goalkeeper. He doesn't get hold of the ball, plays the ball to his defender. Hey, not a very good one. A woeful play in there by the defender for Yundum Barracks. Kabafita, number 10, whips in. Is that going to be the second? The goalkeeper had to parry that ball. That was so close. From the team captain for Kabafita, whips in a low drive. Number 10 for Kabafita, Modu Mendy, who doubles as the team captain, whips in a low drive. The goalkeeper for Yundum Barracks, Yusuf Adafe, had no options except to parry the ball away. And Kabafita will surely benefit from that corner. And Kabafita are still leading here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium by a goal to nil here. Kabafita launches an attack. The goal scorer, he's a tall, lanky defender. He rose the highest again, headed the ball down, but that was an infringement according to the central referee Ansumana, or Ibrahima KM Sane rather. Yundum Barracks launches an attack, lost possession, regained possession through their midfielder, the left-footed midfielder, who tries to launch an attack to their number 5. Yundum Barracks on the attack. Yundum Barracks whipping an effort. Let's see. Very close into the safe hands of the goalkeeper, Karim Seka for Kabafita, who wouldn't be in a hurry, as he knows that his team is currently leading by a goal to nil. He bounces the ball once and ready to launch an attack. Whips in a long and high one into the territory of Yundum Barracks, who heads the ball. Team captain Mendy plays the ball to the number 3, the advancing left-footed player, who tries to beat past his marker, launching a close one, and the player had no touch, and he allows the ball to roll out of play. The number 17 for Yundum Barracks, who allows the ball, and Lamin Toure allows the ball to roll out of play here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. The number 2 for Yundum Barracks, the number 2 is going to effect yet another throw in here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. It is a well-attended upper or senior secondary school football final between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks. It could be recalled Kabafita defeated Mighty Bottrop in the semi-finals before setting up a final against Yundum Barracks, and Yundum Barracks got the better of St. Francis in the semi-finals before setting up a final against Kabafita here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. It is Kabafita 1 and Yundum Barracks nil here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Yundum Barracks launches an attack, and that's going to be a 1-to-1 situation. Is that going to be? We've seen an effort. Goal! And it's a goal for Yundum Barracks. It's a goal for Yundum Barracks. A goal for Yundum Barracks here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. We can't confirm the player or the scorer of the goal for Yundum Barracks. We have to confirm because the player seems to be far from the commentary cabin here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. We need some confirmation. Definitely, it's going to be a very interesting final here as we have 2 goals in the first period or in the first half. Kabafita 4 scored and Yundum Barracks replied, and 1-1 here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. It is 1 apiece between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. You could hear those cheers and shouts from the supporters of both Yundum Barracks and Kabafita, but this time around the cheers are coming from Yundum Barracks as they equalize here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And you are reminded that this live ball-to-ball commentary is coming to you live from LSTV1 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and at the commentary cabin this is Parlamin Fati who is bringing you the ball-to-ball commentary here between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks. The player goes to the ground, and this time it's a player for Kabafita who is currently on the ground, and he is back on his feet, and the and this is Yundum Barracks on the attack, and they seems to be dangerous here. Yundum Barracks, I think the goal has definitely energized their efforts here as they are currently piling a lot of pressure on Kabafita and into the safe hands of the goalkeeper for Kabafita, who is Karim Seka in goal for Kabafita, who tries to play the ball short, and he has to rescind his decision. The goalkeeper Karim Seka whips in a long and high one. Number 11 for Kabafita tries to control, not a very good one, lost possession, and that's going to be a throw in favor of Kabafita, and it's going to be taken by their number 3 Amadou Kamara. The number 3 for Kabafita, Amadou Kamara, will effect that throw in. Amadou, quickly done, not a very good one. They lost possession. Yundum Barracks beat past his marker but lost possession to the defender number 4 Modlamin Sane, who is the author of Kabafita's goal. Offside. The number 15 for Kabafita was caught on offside. Sheriff Mustafa Silla was caught on offside by the assistant referee here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Yundum Barracks on the attack. We already have 2 balls on the pitch. Anyway, the referee wasn't concentrating. Whips in a low one into the safe hands of Karim Seka, the goalkeeper for Kabafita, who throws the ball, but the number 11 Bukari Fall could not control the ball, and the throw is going to be handed to Yundum Barracks. And you are reminded that you are live on LSTV1, and this live ball-to-ball commentary is brought to you courtesy of LSTV1 Online, and I am your ball-to-ball commentator Parlamin Fati here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. The player goes to the ground. Yundum Barracks will effect that set piece, an infringement on their player, and the player is still on the ground, and the central referee Ibrahima KM Sane is on spot to get that. And the number 8 for Yundum Barracks, Dembo BI, will effect that. The left-footed Dembo BI will effect that shot in there. Dembo BI on the ball for Yundum Barracks. Number 8, Dembo BI, whips in a shot. The player goes to the ground. He is calling in for a foul, but the referee, Sane, isn't interested. Mendy, captain, plays the ball to number 17, who greatly controls the ball. Back to the number 3, who whips in a high one. And the number 11, the number 4 for Yundum Barracks, Amadou Baji, heads the ball out of play. And the team captain, Mendy, for Kabafita, will take that throw in, as we currently have him on the ball. And this is Kabafita now. The player Mendy jumps, lost possession to Yundum Barracks. Let's see what they can offer. Kabafita regains possession. Kabafita will try to launch an attack to their team captain number 10, Mendy. Mendy back to the number 11, who tries to beat past his marker. He could not, goes to the ground. The referee is not interested. Kabafita still on the attack. Kabafita launches an attack. Still they lost possession. Yundum Barracks will launch an attack from their own half. Yundum Barracks in the center circle. Yundum Barracks on the attack into the path of Kabafita. Yundum Barracks still on the attack. Still danger not averted. Yundum, Kabafita will clear their line. And still Yundum Barracks on the attack. The number 3 for Yundum Barracks trying to beat past his marker. Yes, he does. Number 11 will try to whip in an effort to great block. That was a solid block, and referee Ansumana will attend to the player for Kabafita, who is currently flat on his back. And probably the team of medics here at the box bar will come to his rescue. And the player will definitely have some assistance here. As far as this game is concerned, we still have the player flat on his feet, or on his back rather. The game is currently on hold, and this is the team captain for Kabafita, Modu Mendy. Modu Mendy is receiving, or has already received, that medical attention from the team here. And this is Yundum Barracks. They will surely effect that throw in from the far side of the field. Yundum Barracks, they lost possession to Kabafita. Kabafita on the attack. Kabafita on the attack, trying to get the ball from their half. Great block. And still danger not averted. Kabafita will try to clear their line into the territory of Yundum Barracks. The team captain will allow the ball to roll to his goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper Yusufa Dafe gathered the ball, and to the number 4 Amadou Baji, who plays the ball to number 8, a left-footed player. Dembo BI whips in an effort to his attacking options. Number 2 will definitely try to clear his line for Kabafita, and he was there on a rescue mission for Kabafita. And Yundum Barracks on the attack. Yundum Barracks, let's see what they can do. Kabafita now, the team captain Mendy. Mendy plays the ball to the number 11, Suleiman Jamet. Suleiman, great control. Suleiman beat past his marker. Back to the team captain Mendy, leaves the ball for his player. Is that going to be a foul? The referee allows the ball to play on. And Yundum Barracks on a rescue mission. The number 10 for Jara. That's an infringement, and the player for Kabafita will surely, we will surely have time to hand over the mic to some of our colleagues here, Lamin Jara and Ko Yusufa. They are already with us here at the commentary cabin. So any moment from now, we will surely hand over the mic to Lamin Jara, and he will surely join us here at the commentary. Okay, Jara will surely be joining us here, and he will surely be here to help us as far as the analysis is concerned here between these two sides. And Jara is somebody who is very much of a in this West Coast Inter-Senior Secondary School football competition. So Jara is already with us, and we've played the majority of the minutes here in the first half here. So Jara, you've watched the majority of the minutes here, and then the play or the proceeding is goal apiece here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. So far, your assessment as far as this final is concerned?
Well, thank you very much, and I think it's beautifully poised at 1-1. Looking at the number of minutes that we have watched, you could see that it's a final, and both teams definitely don't want to lose it, because already there is an ultimate prize, that is to go and represent this region in the national championship for these two teams. But one thing now they want to go on and clinch all the way is the ultimate prize, which is the trophy. But of course we saw Kabafita, who are decked out all in white, of course with some blue or dark blue shots attacking from the democracy end of the ground. They got the lead. It was a beautifully taken goal, a corner, and he headed it, and of course the goalkeeper had absolutely no chance. And at the other end, it only took some minutes, and then the Yundum Barracks team also replied. So that is where we are now, and then already these students, these school-going children, have proven us wrong in one thing. Many will say, if you want to see good football, if you want to see goals, don't go to finals. But here we are, in less than 20 minutes, we saw 2 goals. So it's beautifully poised for now.
Those are the great voice of Lamin Jara, a colleague and a brother here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And you reminded that this is LSTV1 live at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And this is where we are here bringing you the live ball-to-ball commentary in the West Coast region Inter-Senior Secondary School football final between Kabafita Senior Secondary School and Yundum Barracks Senior Secondary School. And it is 1 apiece here between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks. And it's still Kabafita now on the attack. The team captain Mendy trying to launch an attack. Solid defensive work in there by the number 4, Amadou Baji, for Yundum Barracks. That was a solid defensive work by Amadou, and Kabafita will benefit from the throw-in, and the throw will solely be taken by the number 3 for Kabafita, and who is Bakeba Dembele. Bakeba does that quickly to the team captain Mendy. Mendy could not control, and still Kabafita will effect yet another throw in there. And Kabafita scored the first through their number 4, Modlamin Sane. And Modlamin's effort, pouncing header, gave Kabafita the lead. But it took Yundum Barracks few minutes before they replied to get the score level here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Definitely a difficult game, an interesting game here between these two sides, as both sides are definitely working off their socks to make sure they lay their hand on this giant trophy home at the Box Bar Mini Stadium here. In football, it is never over until it is all over, and you could hear those great analysis from our colleague and brother Lamin Jara, who was here. Not a very good control. The player, I guess, underrated the ball, and he could not control the ball, and the ball rolls out of play for Kabafita. Kabafita still on the attack. Great control. Kabafita trying to play the ball from their own half to the goal scorer, number 4, the tall, lanky defender, who plays in a long and high one. Not a great one. And the number 4, Stafford, the number 15, could not control the ball, and the ball rolls out of play for Yundum Barracks, who greatly effort in there by Yundum Barracks. Regained possession. Yundum Barracks on the attack. Now they are number 15 on the far side of the field. The number 15, left foot if player, whips in a long and high one, chested down. Kabafita lost possession, and Yundum Barracks in an offside position. The player was caught on offside. The assistant referee was on spot to wave in for an offside, and Kabafita will benefit from that set piece, and the tall, lanky defender Modlamin Sane will effect that, and a short play to his defensive partner, who whips in a low drive. Still Kabafita on the attack. Kabafita trying to look for a second goal here, and we believe a second for either side here will be crucial as far as this final is concerned. Just as we usually say, it is never over in football, the mantra, it is never over until it is all over. And both teams will definitely work hard to lay their hand on this trophy. And it could be recalled, Kabafita edge out mighty Bottrop Senior Secondary School to set up a final against Yundum Barracks here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, whilst Yundum Barracks defeated Kunkujang Mariama in the semi-finals to set up a final against Kabafita here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and it is one apiece. Kabafita 4 scored through their number 4, and within minutes Yundum Barracks replied. And a difficult affair, and we can call it a jam-pack Box Bar Mini Stadium. We will always think of seeing the Box Bar Mini Stadium filled to capacity when we have finals in the Nawetan, but this is a different ball-to-ball game here, as the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium is greatly attended by a massive support from people who are all here to support this school football. And we are seeing a lot of talents here, a lot of talents from this school football, and I believe the authorities should definitely help school football, because we are seeing a lot of talents here who, if supported, could definitely merge into our 4th, 2nd and 3rd divisions respectively. Jara, I think we are seeing a lot of talents here, and we believe if the authorities should put a lending hand into this school football, we will eventually see a massive talents coming from this school football getting to the 2nd, 3rd and even to the 4th divisions.
Well, it's massive. It's massive on how, the authorities will contribute immensely to make sure that these talents are not wasted. Yes, we've talked about the 1st division, we saw the 2nd division and the 3rd division, and just even the Nawetan that you've just talked about shortly, that we've seen a lot of good players who have gone to school and they have played for, of course, most of these schools, either in Kabafita, who are finalists here today, and of course, Bottrop that you have mentioned earlier, Mahad, and of course Alpha Khan or Brikama Senior Secondary School. Most of the people that we have seen in the Nawetan, representing teams in the West Coast, have either attended these schools or even beyond, to go and do their senior secondary schools elsewhere. So, it's going to be massive, because we have seen a lot of talents here, and this is the baseline. For far too long we've been, disappointed at the end of the day for being, bringing in players who are overage as a result of cheating, or call it what you will, in international tournaments. So we believe that in school football, here is where we get the right people and with the talent that we are seeing. So it will be massive for the country at large if the authorities, of course, are to put their helping hands. Remember, the manager today for Kabafita, that is Samba Jallo himself, had attended these schools and was spent all his time in Brikama. So and here is where he attended his school as well. So it's going to be massive if authorities get in their helping hands.
Thank you so much, Lamin Jara. He is just second to none when it comes to analysis, and those are the great voice of Lamin Jara on the analysis seat here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Just as he rightly mentioned, I think authorities needs to do better in terms of helping the school football, and we are currently seeing a massive support from the supporters coming from Brikama and its satellite communities coming to the Box Bar Mini Stadium to support this school football. And if support is added on to this inter-school football, I think this will definitely help our 4th, 2nd and 3rd division competitions respectively. So the game is currently on hold as we have 2 of the players for Kabafita on their backs. The number 5 is back on his feet and he is currently struggling. And we still have a player for Kabafita still on the ground, and he is still receiving that medical attention from the team of medics here. And it is one apiece here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, known by many the center of theater. That is the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and it is one apiece between Kabafita Senior Secondary School and Yundum Barracks, and Kabafita will effect that throw-in, and it's going to be taken by their number 3 Amadou Fall. Amadou back to the number 10. They lost possession. This is Yundum Barracks now. Amadou will allow the ball to roll out of play. Foul on Amadou. The number 3 for Kabafita, Amadou Kamara. And the set piece will be taken by the tall lanky number 4. And indeed, he's the author of the first goal. The number 4 for Kabafita, Modlamin Sane. And Kabafita Senior Secondary School is under the watchful eyes of Ibrahim S. Njai, Amadou Sar, or Abdou Sar rather, Abdoulaye Ba, Mulai Samate, Musa Kuyate. And Yundum Barracks, on the other hand, been coached by Ibrahim Asila, Aliou Diba, Bakari Sise, Malik Konjira, and Sana Fadera. And Yundum Barracks trying to launch an attack, not a very good control, and the ball rolls out of play. And this is going to be a throw in for Kabafita here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And you could see that massive presence as far as spectators for this great final here between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks. Yundum Barracks on the attack. Yundum Barracks launches an attack to their number 5. Number 5 on the attack, Yundum Barracks, who controls the ball, trying to beat past his marker. The player for Kabafita goes to the ground, foul. And the left-sided defender for Kabafita, number 3 on his back, Amadou Kamara, goes to the ground, and the assistant referee was on spot to wave in for an infringement on Amadou. Amadou is still struggling. Probably he might need an assistance from the team of medics here. There goes the medics, will surely help Amadou. Amadou is back on his feet, but he seems to be struggling, and he seems to be okay here. And the central referee for the day is Ibrahima KM Sane, who is assisted by Landing Njai and Philip Korea as first and second assistant referees here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And the fourth assistant is Hassan Sise, who is on the touchline helping the officials here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. You could hear those cheers and roars from the democracy end, and they seems not to be very much happy with that effort from the player for Kabafita. And Yundum Barracks will get that throw in. They lost possession to Kabafita. Yundum Barracks regained possession. Back to the number 4 for Yundum Barracks, who whips in a long and high one. Is that going to be a defensive? Yes. Yundum or Kabafita defended that ball, and they are still on the attack. Number 17 for Kabafita goes to the ground. Number 17 for Kabafita goes to the ground for Kabafita, and that's a foul. Jara, a difficult game, and we know indeed this is going to be a nail-biting affair, because both sides will definitely want to lay their hand on this massive one, a giant trophy. And it is going to be very much difficult to put your money on any of the sides here, because in football it is never over until it is all over. But as far as the proceedings are concerned, I think it is a calm affair, and also it's going to be difficult though to say who is going to go home victorious anyway.
Yeah, that's the final for you, and I think the intentions are very clear. You know, when this fixture was read out on paper, you would have thought that Kabafita we are going to come and have a walkover. It was going to be very simple for them, because even when they scored, from the background when I was coming, you could hear someone said, you know, Kabafita are no match to this team. But you know, you got to admire the ingenuity of this, of course, this Yundum Barracks team. You know, we expected, of course, Kabafita on paper to come out and dictate possession, you know, make this Yundum Barracks team work for their money. They stretch them up, and of course, make them cover a lot of distances, run them out, and start to score them goals. But that did not happen. Midway point of deep into the first half, we've seen a different ball game altogether. You know, this Yundum Barracks team came, and then, of course, they are the home team on paper, despite we are playing at the Brikama Mini Stadium, you know, in Brikama, where Kabafita are located. But that's normal for you in football. But of course, like I said, anybody who just walk in, you know, will definitely admire the manner in which they approach the game. Right now, they are putting this Kabafita team under pressure. They are making them suffer, and then they are matching them toe to toe, and of course closing down the space. I think that is fantastic from their point of view. And we've seen the captain, number 10, that is Mendy for Kabafita, who has just been booked. That is just to add to the signs of frustration that Kabafita are going through. And here, halftime, it's 1-1, but of course, Yundum Barracks will be happy going into the dressing room because on paper, Kabafita should have been out of sight, but football is never played on paper, it's on the pitch, and here we are 1-1.
Thank you very much, Lamin Jara. And then it is halftime here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And you are reminded that the live ball-to-ball commentary is coming to you from LSTV1 Live. And I am your usual ball-to-ball commentator, Pa Lamin Fati, who is here with Lamin Jara, who is definitely aiding us as far as the analysis of this game is concerned. And it is halftime at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And the officials are now walking back into the dressing room. And the match officials for the day is Ibrahim KM Sane, who is assisted by Philip Korea and Lamin Jai as first and second assistant referees. And players are now moving back to the dressing rooms, and this will definitely give time to the officials to talk to their players and rectify some errors as far as the first half is concerned. And we will surely be back for the second half to give you the ball-to-ball commentary. So until then, we will say bye for now, and we will surely be back for the second half ball-to-ball commentary. I am your usual commentator, ball-to-ball commentator rather, Pa Lamin Fati. And then bye for now. Do join us for the coverage of the second half here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks. And it is 1 to Kabafita and 1 to Yundum Barracks. And the game is live on LSTV1. Okay, listen. Welcome back after that 15 minutes break. And we are back here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And that's the first infringement. And the player is still on the ground. Probably that might be a collision between the Kabafita player and the player for Yundum Barracks. And the central referee Ibrahim KM Sane is currently on spot to allow the team of medics here to give a lending hand to the player. The player is back on his feet, number 7. Siaka Jase is back on his feet, but he seems to be limping. Anyway, the referee has ordered Jase to move off the pitch before he is allowed back onto the pitch. And we are back here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, bringing you the ball-to-ball commentary in the second half of this crunch final between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks in the West Coast Senior Secondary School football final. Let's see what Yundum Barracks can do. And the ball struck the central referee Ibrahim Asane, who will allow Kabafita to have a fair play. And Ibrahim handed the ball to the defender for Kabafita, number 6 on his back. The number 6 for Kabafita whips in a long and high one into the territory of Yundum Barracks. Solid defensive work. And Kabafita still on the attack. They lost possession to Yundum Barracks. Yundum Barracks, and that's going to be a throw in for Yundum Barracks, and is going to be taken by their number 15, who is Ibrahim Jadama. Ibrahim Jadama is been ordered to move backwards for him to be able to effect that throw in for Yundum Barracks. Ibrahima to the number 7. Not a very good control. The player goes to the ground. Number 17 for Kabafita. A foul. And Kabafita will take that. The tall lanky defender, Mod Lamin Sane, the scorer of the first goal for Kabafita, or the goal for Kabafita. The tall lanky defender whips in a long and high one into the territory of Yundum Barracks. Both players are on the ground, and that's going to be a foul, and solely in favor of Yundum Barracks. And Yundum Barracks will have time to effect that throw in. Oh, a foul. And Yundum Barracks will have time to effect that. Yundum Barracks whips in a long and high one. The player jumps, great header. Yundum Barracks on the attack. The player, we have 2 of their players on the ground, and that's a foul according to the central referee Ibrahim KM Sane. And we have 2 players, a player for Kabafita and also a player for Yundum Barracks, both flat on their backs. And the player of Kabafita, is back on his feet, but the player for Yundum Barracks is still flat on his back. As the central referee Ibrahim KM Sane ordered the medics, are they going to come to the rescue of the player? Anyway, we are set to see. That's the first substitution for Kabafita, and indeed a double substitution. Kabafita is effecting a double substitution here. They are bringing in fresh legs. They are definitely hungry for a second here, as the game is currently 1 apiece here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And that's going to be a set piece for Yundum Barracks at a position not very far from the 18-yard box for Kabafita. And Kabafita needs to defend this effort. And we have a player for Yundum Barracks. We believe the number 11 for Yundum Barracks, who is Suleiman Jame, hands on hip. Suleiman prepared to effect this set piece for Yundum Barracks. Suleiman on the ball. Suleiman runs towards the ball, whips in a low drive, blocked in there by the wall. And Yundum Barracks on the attack. The flag stays down, whips in a drive, but the players for Yundum Barracks had no touch to the ball. And Is that going to be a corner still? Is that still going to be a corner? Yes, indeed. It's going to be a corner for Yundum Barracks. Danger still not averted. Kabafita will definitely have time to defend this. And Yundum Barracks will effect this corner. Yundum Barracks, the player set, whips in a high one. Great punch in there by the goalkeeper for Kabafita, and an infringement along the way. And Kabafita will have to effect that set piece. The goalkeeper plays the ball short to his defender, number 6, whipped in a long and high one into the area for Yundum Barracks. Kabafita with a long throw. Great control in there by the number 7. Plays the ball to the number 15. Kabafita plays to the team captain, Mendy, who was trying to whip in a low drive, but solid defensive work in there by the defender for Yundum Barracks. This is definitely a difficult game for both sides. Both teams are working off their socks here at the box bar in order for them to lay their hand on the giant trophy. A victory for any of the side will emerge them victorious here. Anyway, it is never over until it is all over. Into the very first minutes of this encounter, as far as the second half is concerned, as Kabafita and Yundum Barracks are all with a goal. And you are reminded that you are currently watching LSTV1 live at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the ball-to-ball commentary is coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And on the mic on LSTV1, I am Pa Lamin Fati, who is giving you the ball-to-ball commentary, and I am joined at the commentary cabin by a colleague and a brother, Lamin Jara, who will be here to aid us as far as the analysis of this game is concerned, because Jara has been a keen follower of this inter-school football competition, and he was the one giving us those great analysis as far as this final between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks is concerned. Special thanks to my camera guy in Usman Kamara, who was here to give us those great videos and photos as far as this ball-to-ball commentary is concerned. And we have played over 10 minutes here into the second half between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks, and it is 1 apiece in this final. Indeed, a crunch one between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks. A well-attended final. We have a massive support from the people of Brikama and its satellite communities, and also supporters of school football. This is why we're having this massive presence here as far as spectators are concerned at the Box Bar. We all know Box Bar Mini Stadium never disappoints. The defender lost, and this is going to be a quick attack. Solid effort from the wide player for Yundum Barracks, the number 5 for Yundum Barracks, Amadou Jete, whips in a low drive. Famara Jaju rather. Famara Jaju for Yundum Barracks. We have to get that again. Amadou Jete rather for Yundum Barracks. Whips in a low drive, but both the goalkeeper and the players had no touch to the ball, and the ball rolls off the field. And it's going to be a throw-in for Kabafita, who plays from our left to right. Not a very good throw, and it's going to be a throw in favor of Yundum Barracks. The player seems not to be very much happy with the decision, but anyway, the assistant referee was on spot to wave in for a throw in favor of Yundum Barracks. We still have a player for Yundum Barracks on the ground, who, anyway, we have to wait. He will receive some medical attention from the medics here, and the central referee Ibrahim KM Sane has ordered the medics to come to the rescue of the player, and the player seems to have a muscle strain here, or the muscle strain here, and he is going to be in the services of the teams of medics here at the Box Bar. You could hear those cheers from the sects of fans of Yundum Barracks and Kabafita as the fans are on their voices trying to cheer their boys here. This is indeed school football for you. There are students that are showcasing their talent here as far as inter-school for senior secondary school is concerned. We've played over 10 minutes here in this second half between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks, and Kabafita 4 scored in the first half, and it took Yundum Barracks few minutes before coming into level terms. And Kabafita on the attack, trying to launch an attack. Let's see, the captain for Yundum Barracks was there to clear his line. Yundum Barracks on the attack, they lost possession to Kabafita. Kabafita on the attack, lost possession, regained possession, back to Kabafita. Kabafita on the attack, whips in a low drive. Defensive work in there by Yundum Barracks. Kabafita number 7 goes to the ground. The referee not interested. The central referee and KM Sane not interested. Yundum Barracks number 10 on the attack, whips in an effort, and the number 4 for Kabafita was on a rescue mission, and equally the number 6 who was there to clear his line. Number 8 Kabafita controls the ball. Kabafita number 12 lost possession and offside. That's going to be an offside for Yundum Barracks. The player was scored on offside, and Jara definitely a cool and calm affair here, and both sides are trying very hard to get an equalizer, to get a double here, and I believe a second goal here will definitely be crucial. Probably a second for either of the side probably might win or might get their hands on the trophy as far as this contest is concerned. Anyway, just as we usually say, it is never over until it is all over, but we believe a goal here will definitely be crucial between these two sides.
Crucial indeed, and both teams want to win it. But of course, one more time, how many times do we have to say this? This team that is decked out all in blue look like they are getting more and more confident as the game grows older. That is this Yundum Barracks team. Look at how they started the second half. They were absolutely on top of the game, and of course, they could have gone they could have scored on 2 occasions. The latest shot was that one that went wide. On any other day, it was just waiting for a tap in for 2-1. But of course, for the first time in the second half, we have seen them on the back foot. When Kabafita just try to force the affairs, and no wonder, when Kabafita are pouring forward, you listen to the roar inside the mini stadium, because the fans, they are drumming and clapping all evening. That is exactly what they want to see in the sunshine. But of course, it's still hanging on the balance. Yundum Barracks should be very comfortable in the second half. And they are the ones asking all the questions. But like I said, for the first time in the second half, we have seen Kabafita, trying to put them a little bit under pressure, but they are not panicking, and they are going about their own business. So if students are brave enough to play football like this, come on, what are we waiting for? We have talents in this country.
Thank you. Great. Those are the great voices of Lamin Jara on the analysis seat here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Just as I said earlier, at the commentary cabin, this is my humble self, Paul Lamin Fati of the LSTV Online, joined by Lamin Jara, who is definitely here to give us the analysis as far as this contest is concerned. We all know Lamin has been a keen follower of this inter-school football championship, and just as he rightly mentioned, majority or the lion's share of the chances being created here went in favor of Yundum Barracks, who on 2 occasions were out there to threaten Kabafita, but they could not break the deadlock to get the second goal here. And it remains 1 apiece here between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks in the final of this year's inter-senior secondary school football competition. And it is never over until it is all over. And the team of officials is Ibrahim KM Sane, Philip Korea, Landing Jai, and Hassan Sise here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And this is the game between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks, and both teams are working so hard. The player goes to the ground. The central referee Sane isn't interested. The goalkeeper for Yundum Barracks launches a long and high one into the path of his strikers. Kabafita trying to defend their line. Let's see what Yundum Barracks can do. They seem to be deadly here and dangerous as far as the second half is concerned. They're trying to pile a lot of pressure on Kabafita. Yundum Barracks on the attack. Number 11 trying to beat past his marker. Yes, he does. Number 11 plays the ball far to his offensive player. Let's see what they can do. Whips block in there by the player for Kabafita. Kabafita now on the attack, who will try to break in the path of Yundum Barracks. Player goes to the ground, number 11. Kabafita goes to the ground. The referee Sane was on spot to wave in for an infringement. A double substitution again for Kabafita. They seems to be bringing in a lot of fresh legs here as they continue to look for the second goal here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Just at the starting of the second half, they introduced two. They had the double substitution, and here they are introducing yet again another double substitution. Kabafita seems to be hungry in search of a second goal here. Another substitution again. Yundum Barracks, you could hear those cheers. This one seems to be a fan favorite. Anyway, let's see what he will be able to do. The number, we are struggling to get his number anyway. This is Kabafita on the attack. Two of their players goes to the ground. Infringement, foul. The latest player to be introduced by Yundum Barracks is their number 13. And we have two of Yundum Barracks players flat on the ground. And slowly they will seek some medical attention here. They've been all fouled along the line or in the process. We are unsure if the injuries would be that serious. Anyway, we have one of the players back. We are hopeful that they will soon be back on their feet as they are currently receiving that medical attention. No troubles for two of the players as they are both back on their feet. And the tall, lanky defender, the goal scorer Modlamin Sane for Kabafita will effect that set piece. We have two of their players anyway. Modlamin on the ball. We believe Modlamin is going to take that set piece. Modlamin, this auto of the first goal or the goal for Kabafita. Modlamin whips in a long on high one, way over the bar. Modlamin's thunderous effort went over the bar and no troubles for the goalkeeper of Yundum Barracks, who will try to position the ball, and two of his defensive options are ready to receive the balls. And the number 2 for Yundum Barracks, who is Modlamin Sise, will deliver that goal kick, whips in a long and high one. Number 13, the new entrant, jumps, had a touch on the ball, but Kabafita's number 6 was there on a rescue mission. A quick play in there by Yundum Barracks. They seems to be dangerous here and also seems to be hungry in search of a second goal here in this second period. The number 5. Is that going to be a foul throw? Anyway, the referee wasn't on spot. Anyway, into the gloves of the goalkeeper for Kabafita, who whips in a long and high one. Kabafita lost possession to Yundum Barracks. Yundum Barracks on the attack. Yundum Barracks plays the ball to their number 5. And that was Kabafita on a defensive mission. Kabafita lost, but they regained possession again. The team captain, Mendy fouled. That was a push on Mendy. Mendy is currently having some wordings with the referee. Oh, I think the foul is against Mendy. We thought it was given to Mendy, the team captain for Kabafita, but the foul went in favor of Yundum Barracks. The number 2, the central defender, whips in a high one into the safe gloves of the goalkeeper for Kabafita, who is Yusufa Dafe. Yusufa Dafe will bounce the ball once and twice, looking for options, urges his men to push forward. Whips in a long and high one into the center circle. Not a very good control by Kabafita. They lost the ball to Yundum Barracks. Kabafita, or Yundum Barracks rather, on the attack. Kabafita on a defensive mission. Number 4, Modlamin Sane, was there to avert that chance for Yundum Barracks. Yundum Barracks on the attack now. Yundum Barracks on the attack. Let's see what they can offer. Yundum Barracks. Kabafita player goes to the ground. Referee not interested. Into the safe hands of the goalkeeper, Yusufa Dafe. A long throw from the goalkeeper Dafe. The number 13 was trying to control the ball, but the ball went out of play. And Kabafita or Yundum Barracks will take that throw in. And the player could not control the ball, and the ball rolls out of play. And this is Dafe now for Kabafita. Dafe positions the ball, allowing his defenders to move forward. Dafe looking for options. Goalkeeper plays the ball short. The defender whips in a high one. And solid defensive mission by Yundum Barracks, and Kabafita on the attack. Yundum Barracks will clear their line. Solid jump, or great jump. Yundum Barracks now on the attack. Yundum Barracks launches an attack. And Mod Lamin, the tall lanky defender, the author of the goal for Kabafita, was there to nullify that chance. Kabafita on the attack. Player number 20, who seems to be pacey on the far side of the field, was blocked in there, and Kabafita was there to defend that attack from Yundum Barracks. And a great affair between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium in the final of the West Coast Inter-Senior Secondary School Football Final. And indeed, a well-attended final at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. This is not the narrator for you. Indeed, school football, but already a jam-packed Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, right from the democracy end to the both sides behind the football field at the pavilions. You could hear those cheers from the supporters of Yundum Barracks and Kabafita. And this is school football for you. West Coast Region Inter-School Football Championship indeed the final. And Kabafita is currently playing Yundum Barracks. Kabafita, before getting to this final, booted out Buttrop in the semi-final before setting up a final against Yundum Barracks, whilst their opponents Yundum Barracks got the better of St. Francis in Kunkujang before setting up a final against their opponents in Kabafita here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Jara, you have an in-depth knowledge as far as this inter-school football is concerned, and I believe you watch a lot of games in this competition. And so far, your assessment as far as this West Coast Inter-Senior Secondary School or inter-school football competition is concerned?
Well, it's fantastic. One more time, you look at it when this tournament was staged sometime in was it in July, when they called in for teams to come in, and a lot of eyebrows were raised that as to whether this is the right time to stage this tournament, and a lot of question marks were put into the decision of whosoever was trying to make sure that this goes on in Region 2 here. Because one question one issue we looked at was, okay, it's holidays and it's in the rainy season and people are going home. You do not expect to have school programs operating in holidays when nobody is going to school, and so many things were put on the table, and so many issues were raised, and some people doubted as to whether we're going to have a final. But you see, you have to admire the committee, for taking that bold decision to make sure that they go in. They know what they wanted. We were not there when they made the decisions and when they put the plans. They came in, they know what they wanted to do, and they realized how they wanted to achieve it, and they went in and had a very good tournament, fruitful. I cannot remember the last time we had that some two schools were engaged in a war of words or in a fight in an off and on the field or in the field tussle. But thank God here we are, the 30th of August, we are playing a final, and if they can do it, I think it's remarkable. And this should be, an eye-opener for all other regions to have the belief that, look, whether we are in holidays or not, it's still possible. It's possible. A fair crowd. You have been talking about the crowd for a long time, and looking at the crowd, looking as far putting into consideration the two teams that are playing, I think this is a great crowd, because though you cannot compare it the last time we were here when Mahad was playing Jamisa, that was a derby for different reasons. The two schools are in Brikama, and of course everybody wanted to see what these two teams were all about. But today is Kabafita, one team in Brikama and the other is not in Brikama. They have to travel across the forest to make the short journey to come and play here. And again, we are in the holidays. But putting all that into context, looking at the crowd here, it's great, it's fantastic, and it's lovely to watch. Of course, for the tournament, I think there has been some surprises for many, because looking at the teams that Mahat had produced over the years, what Jamis are capable of doing all those years, of course, and even the semi-finalists that Yundum Barracks eliminated in the semi-finals, and both of themselves are not, of course, a small team when it comes to this. So if those teams cannot make it in the final, they have gone crashing, and today we have Kabafita and Yundum Barracks. I think that shows that our football is evolving, and Region 2 is definitely doing very well.
Thank you so much, Lamin Jara. He has an in-depth knowledge as far as this school football, most especially in West Coast, is concerned. So those are the great words of Lamin Jara here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Indeed, a great attendance here as far as this inter-school football final, senior secondary school football to be precise, in West Coast. This is the final between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks here. When you look at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, probably you might say this is a Nawetan, but this is Inter Nawetan. It's a school football, and indeed a school final, a jam pack Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Anyway, I think West Coast, those from West Coast will definitely tell you West Coast is the best coast. Anyway, some other regions should also come up to emulate West Coast region in terms of organization. Those are the words of the people of West Coast. Anyway, some other regions will also come and defend their point. This is the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium for you, and the live ball-to-ball commentary is coming for you from LSTV1, and I am your usual ball-to-ball commentator, Lamin Fati. Anyway, we have to deeply apologize for my bad voice, rather, because I am terribly suffering from a common cold. This is why I have seen some comments, people trying to question who is definitely on the mic. Anyway, it is the same Lamin Fati of LSTV1 on the mic as well, but terribly suffering from that common cold. Anyway, we are live at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. An incredible effort from the left-sided defender for Yundum Barracks, whose effort went over the bar, and Kabafita. Oh, Yundum Barracks will defend that, rather. And Yundum Barracks on the attack, and the central referee will order the players for Yundum Barracks to place the ball correctly before they allow the ball to be played to the defender. Whips in the high one into the center circle. Let's see what Kabafita on the attack. The number 5, he seems to be sluggish there, and that's a foul on the new entrant, number 13 for Yundum Barracks. Ismaila Jaju was held by the player for Kabafita, and the central referee Ibrahim K.M. Sane was on spot to wave in for a foul. Yundum Barracks will surely effect that set piece. Number 2, the central referee Ibrahim K.M. Sane is being assisted by Landing Jai, Philip Korea and Asan Sise, who are serving as the officials as far as this final is concerned. Whips in a high one. Let's see what they can do. Kabafita trying to clear their line. Yes, they did. Solid defensive mission from the team captain. A solid defensive mission in there by the number 6, the team captain for Yundum Barracks. Came to the rescue, Abdul Salim Jaju. Kabafita on the attack. And let's see what Yundum Barracks, the player goes to the ground. A foul on the player. Deep into the minutes here as far as the second half at the Box Bar Mini Stadium is concerned. Are we going to see this game heading into post-match shootouts? Or we will have a last-minute goal here from either Kabafita or Yundum Barracks. Anyway, the final minutes will surely give us the answers here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Special thanks to the organizers of this competition. Those are the local organizing committee of West Coast Region Inter-School Football Competition. We have to give them that big tap on their backs as they are able to organize yet another successful West Coast Region Inter-School Football Competition. And as we are currently playing a final, and already we can say a successful final, a final that is being greatly attended, and the Box Bar Mini Stadium is jam-packed right from the democracy end to the pavilions as fans from Yundum Barracks and Botrop have piled in here at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium to rally behind their boys, give them those cheers and supports in order for them to be able to lay their hands on that giant trophy. And it is one apiece here between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks. Solid defensive mission by the number 12 for Kabafita. The number 12 for Kabafita is Bubakar Jete, who was there. Bubakar, we believe, came on as a substitution, or a substitute rather. And Ibrahim KM Sane will have some consultation with the fourth assistant referee. And we believe the fourth assistant referee is Hassan Jai, and Hassan is communicating something, and probably that's going to be a yellow or a red card to an official. A red card being dashed out there on an official of Kabafita, and he has to walk out of the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium. Probably he might utter some offensive words in there, probably to the officials, but because I believe his utterance was spotted in by the fourth assistant referee, and he is being Aliu D. Bar is being shown his marching orders. He is being shown the red card here, and Aliu will leave the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium, and the game is now in progress, and the officials for Kabafita are now reduced after Aliu Bar is being shown his marching orders, and Aliu is being shown the red card. Deep into the minutes here at the Boxbar Mini Stadium between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks in the West Coast Region Inter-School Football Final. This is the Inter-Senior Secondary School Football Final. Foul on the number 3 for Yundum Barracks, who seems to be screaming on the ground. The number 3 is still on the ground for Yundum Barracks. Time is definitely ticking out for both sides. If we can't have a winner here, the game will surely be decided on post-match shootouts. Surely will be decided on post-match shootouts. Probably any moment from now, the coaches will surely be working on the players that are very good. Lamin, do you ever had the time to watch any of these sides? Probably at the quarter-final stages or at the semi-final stages, probably they might have a decent side when it comes to post-match shootouts. Probably it might be too early for us to be talking about post-match shootouts. Probably you might be fortunate enough to watch any of these sides when it comes to post-match shootouts. Have you ever?
Well, of course, I have not seen any of them play a post-match penalty shootout because I think both games were won in 90 minutes when it came to the knockout phase of the tournament. So, but then penalty shootout, many will have different views. Others will tell you it's about luck. Others will tell you no, it's about composure. But I think it's of course that was a very good pass in there, but the defender intercepted. And at the other end now they are attacking. So with the evidence of what we are seeing, I think it's too early to talk about penalty shootout because we know goals can come just in a matter of seconds. So until we reach penalty shootout, I think this final is on. And for Yundum Barracks, I think if there is a team right now, to put your money on. Earlier on we said it will be very difficult for one to put your money on. We know sometimes finals are won only in a matter of moments. You do not need to play the whole game. You just need the moment to come and you bury it. But with the balance of play and what we are seeing, that's a technical foul. You have to be a technical player to win a foul like that. He lost the ball, and that was the only thing he could do. But with the balance of play, I think the team that is likelier to score here should be Yundum Barracks, except unless if Kabafita were to go and prove me wrong. But of course, this final is still on a knife's edge.
Definitely, it will be very early for us to talk about post-match penalties here as Yundum Barracks continue to pile pressure on Kabafita. The lion's share of the chances being created here in the second half went to Yundum Barracks. Kabafita seems to be on a defensive mission here. Let's see what the final mission will surely give us here as both sides are working off their socks to get the second goal here, and we believe the second goal here will definitely be crucial. Probably might win a game for any of the sides here. Any team to get the first goal or the second here probably might lay its hand on this giant trophy. Anyway, it might be too early for us to talk about that. In football, it is never over until it is all over. And you are reminded that you are live at the Box Bar Mini Stadium watching this final of West Coast Region Inter-School Senior Competition Final, which is currently between Kabafita Senior Secondary School and Yundum Barracks Senior Secondary School here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the live ball-to-ball commentary is being brought to you by LSTV1, and at the commentary cabin this is your usual ball-to-ball commentator Lamin Fati, who is currently joined in at the commentary cabin by Lamin Jara, who is serving as an analyst as far as this final is concerned. And Lamin has been giving us those great analysis as far as the history of this competition and also the ups and downs as far as this competition is concerned here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And Lamin is second to none when it comes to analysis here as far as Senior Secondary School, West Coast Senior Secondary School Inter-Football Competition is concerned. And it is still one apiece between Botrop. Should I say Botrop? Did I say Botrop? Anyway, not Botrop indeed. This is Kabafita. Botrop have been booted out of this competition by Kabafita, who are currently playing against Yundum Barracks here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Is that going to be an offside? A handball, according to the referee. Ibrahim KM Sane was on spot to wave in for a handball, and the goalkeeper for Yundum Barracks goes to the ground, and he will need an assistant there as the central referee goes to the goalkeeper, and he is having some warnings, and the goalkeeper is back on his feet, and Sane will order the play to continue. And you could hear those cheers as we move into the final moments here, and Yundum Barracks will surely effect that or yet another substitution as their number 15 will surely be substituted, and he will be replaced by a player whose number we can't confirm yet. And this is Yundum Barracks with the number 16 is on for the number 15 for Yundum Barracks. Yundum Barracks on the attack. Great defensive work in there by the number 12 for Botrop. Another defensive mission by Kabafita. The player for Yundum Barracks goes to the ground, and Yundum Barracks will effect that. And the player might go into the books of Ibrahim KM Sane, who will any moment from now dash out a yellow to the player for Kabafita. And the player, is that going to be a foul? Oh, is that going to be a fight? And the central referee seems not to have seen that incident. Probably that was going to be a yellow for both players, probably, if he had seen that yellow dash in out or dash out there on the number 11 for Kabafita.
It's like he's going.
Let's see what will surely happen here. Is that going to be a red for him anyway? No. That is the fourth yellow for him. The number 11 needs to be very much cautious here. And it is very cheap for him to go into the books of the central referee. Sane whips in, and that ball struck the player for Yundum Barracks. The ball rolls out of play into the final moments here, and probably we might have an additional 3 minutes here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Box Bar Mini Stadium. Kabafita on the attack. Number 13 trying to launch an attack. Kabafita on the run. Kabafita lost possession. Solid defensive mission. Yundum Barracks now on the attack. The new entrant, number 16. You could hear those cheers, who now moves into the penalty area. Let's see what Kabafita will do. Kabafita's player goes to the ground. Fouled. And that's going to be a foul in favor of Kabafita. Lamin, definitely we are moving into the final minutes. And probably, can we still say it might be too early for us to talk about penalties, as the fourth assistant referee already waved in for a 3 minutes additional moment. Anyway, can we say the match might be on its way to post-match shootout?
Well, still possible for a dramatic winner right at the end of the day, or right at the death, because looking at what it is now, it's end-to-end stuff. It's like these two teams don't want penalty shootout. They want to win it in 90 minutes, but of course it only takes a moment, remember, but very, very soon you feel, anytime he blows the whistle, all eyes are on him. So you feel that there is one good chance for any of the teams to go and win it dramatically. But of course, it will not be a shame if it goes to penalty shootout, because we have seen this happen in many finals where 12 yards or penalty shootout becomes the decider between the two teams. So that tells you how tiny the margin is between these two teams.
A difficult game here. Kabafita scored first. Yundum Barracks replied, and when that happened, I think both teams work so hard to get a second goal here, but it seems time is definitely ticking out for both sides. We can't rule out a goal here in these dying moments, but time is definitely running out for both Kabafita and Yundum Barracks, as we are currently deep into the 3 minutes of additional moments here between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks. There might be a dramatic goal late as far as this contest is concerned. It is never over until it is all over. Kabafita now on the attack, and we could see their tall, lanky player who heads in their goal in the first half, Modlamin Sane, is now in the 18-yard territory for Kabafita. Can Molamin score a dramatic winner for Kabafita here? Kabafita is currently enjoying a set piece, whips in. Oh! The number 8 rose the highest, had a hand or had a touch on the ball, but his header could not trouble Yundum Barracks as the ball went over the bar. Yundum Barracks will effect another substitution. Probably this player might be coming for the post-match penalties. Anyway, into the closing moments here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Yundum Barracks against Kabafita. Let's see what the final minutes will give us. Yundum Barracks on the attack, trying to clear their line. The captain, number 6, whips in an effort, struck the player for Kabafita. The assistant referee was on spot to wave in for a throw-in. There we go! All over here. As the central referee, Ibrahim K.M. Sane, waved in for the end of the proceedings here. Jara, it is over here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and definitely we believe now we'll be heading to post-match shootouts between these two sides. A difficult game for either sides, but now the game is going to be decided on post-match shootouts. I think at some point our predictions were right.
Well, it's over, but one thing that makes it interesting is the destiny of the silverware is still very unclear. Whether it will go across the Nyambai forest to the barracks, or it will remain here to go the other section of Brikama, that is Kabafita. But it's exactly as where we started. That's what makes it very interesting. It's all square at the end of the day. So it's about composure, like I said earlier on. It's about who gets the nerves from 12 yards to do what is expected to do. And then of course all the players now will just make sure that they look into their goalkeeper as the hero of the day, because these are now perfect opportunities for the goalkeepers to be the heroes of the day and their schools. And what a moment it will be for them when schools resume on assembly ground, that of course the goalkeeper had come into that final and saved 2 penalties or so. So it's over to the players now to step in. But you and I have seen a lot of dramatic penalty shootouts here. So one thing for sure is that, you know, after 90 minutes it's beautifully poised between these 2 teams, and of course we still don't know who's going home as champions of Region 2 for now.
Yes, Jara, I will surely come back to you again, because looking at post-match shootouts, mostly they are indeed Navi moments. They are indeed Navi moments. Okay, we will be joining you for the post-match shootouts here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. We will surely be having the post-match shootout, Jara, just like I said before the post-match shootout. I believe post-match shootouts are mostly Navi moments. What exactly will these teams need as technicians? What do they definitely need to work on as far as these post-match penalties are concerned? Because I believe they need to have an incredible goalkeeper, and also work on players that will be definitely there to effect those tremendous post-match shootouts.
Well, when you go to a final, when you go to knockout football, you know one thing, of course, you have to prepare for a post-match shootout, because, you know, after 90 minutes, if it remains all square, the only thing that is expected to divide the 2 teams is penalty shootout. And I'm sure now it's about mentality, it's about taking responsibilities at the big stages. It's about the managers trying to tell the players to remain focused and stick to the game plan. We came in 90 minutes, we cannot, you know, find the goal that's going to win it. So we just have to do one thing, that is all convert our penalties and see whether our goalkeeper will make a save, or somewhere somehow somebody is going to miss. But the players have to take the responsibilities. And one thing for sure is very, very painful here, because it's certain that somebody somewhere today before the end of this day is going to be a hero, and another one is going to be pointed at for making one school to lose this final for the rest of his or her life.
Thank you, Lamin Jara. He's my colleague here at the commentary cabin. Just a quick reminder, the live ball-to-ball commentary is coming to you live on LSTV1, and at the commentary cabin, this is your usual ball-to-ball commentator, Lamin Fati of LSTV1. First, I have to once again apologize for my bad voice due to a terrible common cold. Anyway, penalty shootouts will surely get us going here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Goalkeepers need to work very hard, and also those effective post-match shootouts will definitely need to work very hard in order for them to lay their hand on this giant trophy here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Navi moments, indeed Navi moments for both sides. Penalty shootouts are mostly Navi moments for players, technicians and supporters watching here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And the team captain, number 6 for Yundum Barracks, Abdul Salim Jaju, will effect the first penalty here. Abdul Salim moves few steps backward. Abdul Salim faces the goalkeeper for Kabafita. The goalkeeper Yusuf Adafe faces Abdul Salim Jaju. Salim Jaju, team captain, walks. Salim, the team captain for Yundum Barracks, sent the goalkeeper Yusuf Adafe the wrong way. Lamin, Yundum Barracks are a goal up here in the post-match shootout.
Well, a goal up, and the captain did exactly what a captain is supposed to do. That is, come on, take the first penalty or the decisive penalty and inspire your team. So in whichever way you are expected to find the back of the net, and he did it beautifully because he sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. No goalkeeper is saving that.
Thank you. Great words of Lamin Jara, a colleague here at the commentary cabin, and there goes Kabafita. Their number 5 will take this penalty. Famara Jaju against the goalkeeper, Karim Seka. Number 5 for Kabafita, Famara Jaju. Famara, the left-footed player, whips. Great penalty. Great penalty for Famara Jaju for Kabafita. A left-footed player struck in a tremendous penalty here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. 1-1 on post-match shootouts between Yundum Barracks and Kabafita. And Yundum Barracks, Lamin yet again, Kabafita also scoring their first penalty.
It's exactly as we were where we started. It's all square. It looks like these two teams don't want to be separated, but it's a must. Somebody somewhere is going to have a fault. He is going to be faulty somehow.
Number 3 on the ball for Yundum Barracks, who has been given the responsibility here. Number 3 for Yundum Barracks, Amadou Kamara on the ball. Amadou is currently facing the goalkeeper Yusufa Dafe. Amadou, number 3, whips in, sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. Amadou, his effort wasn't the hardest of efforts, but he sent the goalkeeper Dafe the wrong way. 2 to Yundum Barracks and 1 to Kabafita. Captain, team captain.
Well, team captain, you know, you simply have to score. There's no margin for error for Kabafita. And you feel anytime Yundum Barracks score, Kabafita will be under pressure to reply.
The team captain for Kabafita. The team captain for Kabafita is Mendy. Let's see what he can do. Number 10 on his back, whips. We are definitely seeing incredible penalties here. He also sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. Definitely incredible post-match penalties here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. It is Jara, just as you said. It is definitely difficult to separate these two sides. 2-2 here.
Well, 2-2 all square still now, but of course it's not about the goalkeepers diving the wrong way all the time. It's the technique, the ingenuity of the players, the intelligence they have to send the goalkeeper the wrong way and then slot the ball at the other end. It's just fantastic so far.
Yes, those are the words of Lamin Jara at the commentary cabin here. Yundum Barracks now with the chance. What an acrobatic save! The player walks slowly towards the ball, and probably some of his fans might be saying he wasn't serious in taking that penalty. He runs slowly towards the ball. That was a Bruno Fernandes type of a penalty, Jara.
Well, sometimes when they are hit, well, they stay hit. But when you get them wrong, you get them all wrong. You know, it was a comfortable hide for the goalkeeper who dived and just parried it away. So if Kabafita scores this, it's advantage. Now is the goal scorer for them, the lanky defender.
And he has to make a name for himself. He scored Kabafita's goal. Modlamin Sane, the tall lanky defender, number 4 on his back, given the responsibility here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Can he make amends for Box Bar for Kabafita? He runs slowly towards the ball and sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. Kabafita in pole possession. Kabafita on track as they lead here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium on post-match shootout. And Yundum Barracks needs to score. They need to score in order for them to better their chances as far as getting a trophy for this final is concerned. The goalkeeper, I think, was planning to get that spot kick, but I think he was ordered by another player to get that spot kick anyway, Jara.
Because it's a decisive penalty. They simply have to score this, otherwise Kabafita will be champions of Region 2. So it's all left to this penalty. But even if he converts, Kabafita have another opportunity to go and win it.
Number 5 on his back for Yundum Barracks. Whips, solid penalty. Great penalty for Yundum Barracks, the number 5. I guess they knew he was very good on post-match shootout. This was why he was ordered to take that penalty, allowing their goalkeeper to leave the ball. And the responsibility is now handed to the number 24, Kabafita. And Kabafita are currently leading Yundum Barracks here, number 20, with a responsibility. He has to score. He should score to get Kabafita on the driving seat. Number 20 on his back, Lamin Gassama, who came on as a substitute, if we may get it right. Kabafita now. The number 20 with the responsibility. Whips. Great penalty. Kabafita on the advantage here. Jara. Kabafita seems to be moving very close to this trophy here at the Boxbar Mini Stadium.
Well, they are edging ever so closer. Anytime you see the confidence, in their players in taking the penalty as well. The substitute, he took all his time. He kept us wait. But when he arrived, he saw us exactly why he kept us waiting. He slotted it at the corner where no goalkeeper is saving it.
I think we are definitely seeing incredible post-match penalties here. And these post-match penalties are coming from students here, indeed, senior secondary school students. And we believe these people or these players could definitely break into third, second and fourth division very soon. The number 2 for Yundum Barracks needs to score. And he whips! He's all over! Kabafita are champions! Kabafita are champions of this year's West Coast Region Inter-Senior Secondary School football competition. And they won Yundum Barracks on post-match shootout here. And it is all over here at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium. And we will surely be out there to gauge some of the reactions as far as the officials and probably some players are concerned. And Jara, it is all over here at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. And the trophy heads to Kabafita.
Well, this trophy heads to Kabafita. They've been under pressure for the greater part of this game. But congratulations to them, and of course hard luck to Yundum Barracks. They have their heads down right now. But I think what they should be doing is they should be having their heads up, because they should be very proud of the performance that they have came and shown here. Because on paper, everybody thought that Kabafita were going to come and strip them aside. That did not work. They pushed them all the way. They fell back and came back on level terms. And of course pushed Kabafita all the way, and it was just on penalty shootout where they missed it. So and when they came, you could see the admiration from them, and of course in the manner in which they approach it. They said to themselves, look, if we are coming to the Brikama Mini Stadium and losing the final, we're not just coming to lose it, we're coming to give it an almighty go. We will give it an unbelievable scare, and that's what they did. They came and pushed Kabafita all the way, and even if Kabafita are going to narrate the story, I know they'll be dancing all night, but of course it's on penalty shootout where they won it. Congratulations to them. They are champions after a long time. I cannot remember the last time they lifted this trophy. But for Yundum Barracks, it's all over. They have to go all over again. But of course, it's a statement performance that they have shown at the Brikama Mini Stadium. And they have just shown us that if they were to go to the championship at the national level, they are not going to be participants. They are going to be there as competitors as well.
Thank you, Lamin Jara, and we are reminded that you are live at the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and it is all over here between Kabafita and Yundum Barracks, and Kabafita V-March victorious in the just concluded West Coast Region Inter-Senior Secondary School competition, winning Yundum Barracks on post-match shootouts. And the live ball-to-ball commentary was coming to you on LSTV1, and at the commentary cabin was your ever-present Lamin Fati on the commentary cabin, who was joined by Lamin Jara, who was definitely aiding us as far as the analysis is concerned. And it is all over here at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium, and do follow us as we will be here to give you all the reactions and also the presentation of the cash prizes and the giant trophy to Kabafita, and also some awards if they are available here at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium. So until then, do join us as far as the presentation of the giant trophy and other awards are concerned. Those are the players for Kabafita. You could hear those rows and cheers from their supporters, and those are the jubilant players and supporters of Kabafita after winning this year's Inter-Senior Secondary or West Coast Region Inter-Senior Secondary School football final here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. And it is all over here. It is all over here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Indeed, all over. And those are indeed, Jara. Probably we might not be very much fair to our local listeners, and before getting to the presentation, I think we need to possibly have a brief analysis in the local language before moving to the presentations, so that we can also they can also have a benefit as far as whatsoever has transpired here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Komi ka fale nyamin drong bading jibe lalo milia lon ko be bulakang LSTV 1 noma ka fale ko drong bale Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium le dami alon ko Kabafita Senior Secondary School wolle ning Yundum Barracks be play kanung Box Bar Mini Stadium mi alon ko wole be dending Inter Senior Secondary School football competition ala final o mi alon ko West Coast Region School ol imbe deni la Senior Secondary School ol like wole play game o fela banda jang akamunda ko Kabafita sign den wolle keta gagner lati kabring tumalami na Yundum Barracks bute by on post match shootout akamunda game o be banda jara isa be manin fono mole in the local language kabring tumalami na game o banda jang
mbadi wal ala baraka bake ngamera menara football ole jibe andena karamudo dindi wal ya tandile komen quoi football amanke nibita kan karamudo woma tinna ko men ko football ita keno la because ñin team fulol kabring ye nara final o to jang ye team jamal le bouté futata jang andena niaje 90 minutes o kono game o min play ta jang ni ko karamudo dindi wal le be ñin game si football si fa play la jang tumando maybe samira no ko ita keno la but be ngaje ño ñala jane anda Kabafita mbafule ko Yundum Barracks ali akatale an Yundum Barracks fana mbafule ko ngalonde ko ye bute jane bari hani kabide itol nyanda tala national championship fana ka region 2 represent ye so ngalonde ko be murlale anu ni murunta fana ibe la train kelale kaje ko ni futata je fo se kusoroje.
Thank you so much, Lamin Jara. Abaraka Bake Drone Komi Kafale ko at the commentary cabin on LSTV1 live. Ndefangole bale nunje pa Lamin Fati ka mol hako dani drone kabring tuma Lamin ndefango keta moti miyalonko. Fresh cold, a terrible common cold wale ma wea sabu nkango nyimfalinta domanding barwo kamara ngato bela ngatarale janne anden bi fana muruntanale kote Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium pour kaje dronka ball to ball commentary nyin natale mi yalon ko le be dending final bala mi yalon ko wale plata Yundum Barracks aning Kabafita tema. So it is all over here, and solely we will gauge the reactions of some of the players probably and some of the officials for Kabafita and also Yundum Barracks, and also we will have the presentation of the giant trophy to the winners in Kabafita here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Until then, do join us as we will solely allow you to enjoy a few moments with the fans of Kabafita and some of the players before we get you to the presentation of the giant trophy and some of the individual awards as far as this year's competition is concerned. And do enjoy our unbeatable programmings on LSTV1.
we are already in fact witnessing, and congratulations to Kabafita for winning this huge giant silverware, and shortly it's the Brikama Sports Committee, of course, media officer with one of these officials that will be seen giving out the giant trophy, and to the captain who has been fantastic in the entire game. And of course, I think for the first time in many years, you feel Kabafita are also champions of Region 2, and then of course they will be representing the region when it comes to the national championship proper, and that's a moment of savour for Kabafita champions 2023, and congratulations to them, and of course to everybody who has come to watch this great final between these two teams. Of course, we did talk about the opponents who gave it an almighty go, but of course somehow we knew that somebody somewhere was going to be the hero at the end of the day, and Kabafita are champions 2023. And now they will celebrate. It's a moment of savour in their lives for 2023. The secondary school sports champions are of course Kabafita, and very soon they will want to hoist this trophy into the atmosphere for the lives of these young school-going lads. And shortly, decked out all in white, it's a day of white, and champions 2023 in the secondary school sports Lotto at Kabafita Senior Secondary School. And now we want to have some reactions with the managers as well. Let's have some reaction with the managers. Mas, aja kwaje coach. Kwaje. Yes, boy. Kula. Fine. Yes. Mic over. Congratulations to Kabafita, and you are champions 2023 in Region 2.
Yeah. Yes, and we are the champions. Definitely, I'm so excited. Despite I was given a red card by complaining to the fourth official, but eventually I am so excited at least to be crowned as the champions of West Coast Region.
I know, of course, the fans as of now are into ecstasy as they are celebrating. But of course, looking at the game, everybody on paper thought that Kabafita will come and sweep this team aside, but that did not work. Push you to penalty shootout.
Yeah, exactly. Like our tactical failure, and in the absence of my able boss, that is Patrick there. So, but still now we have to manage, right? And then just the final was just prompt to us, but we really prepared for this final. And then we would have at least won this game easily when the final was adjourned, because that's what our main concern. We want at least the final to be adjourned here against December. So, but that could not materialize. So, but due to our late preparation and then prompt preparation, this is why the game was at least hold on until penalty shootout.
You got the lead, and it didn't even take some minutes, and you were pegged back. Was that as a result of lack of concentration?
Yeah, I can see the referee was just maybe, I don't know whether he was sleeping, but due to my own analysis, the referee should have at least considered, because it was a foul before the goal. So, but I believe that to me, if at all, they are to give me, they are to ask me what is your take in that goal, I would have at least viewed it as a foul before the goal.
You were shown a red card. What did you say?
No, I was just complaining to the fourth official. And then he told me that you have to be disciplined. I told him that you should not tell me this kind of words. I said, I'm the head coach, so at least I should talk to you. If I am to complain, I'm going to complain to you. So this is why I complained to him, and then he asked me, I keep quiet. I told him that anything that you desire, and then he called the referee, the central referee, they give me a red card. So
now, what do we expect to see you do, Kabafita, in the national championship?
No, honestly, like I am just afraid of because I believe in my team. I'm just afraid of if other schools can maybe change their maybe players and then add another players. But if at all we are to maintain the same players that we have, I know that there is no school in the Gambia here that can stop me from winning this trophy.
And the fans, they are here despite its holiday. What do you have for them?
Yeah, I can say congratulations to the fans, because it was just a prom final, but we managed at least to share the information about the final, and then we sell the ticket, and then we encourage them to come and at least support us. If they give us support, that will be more easier for our players to win the game easily. But I really thank the fans. Honestly, they have played a very important role in this final.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
That we have come to witness, and here now the curtains are closed, and then we saw Kabafita just won it, and that was the reaction of the manager, that of course they will be ready for the challenge that lies ahead. And for Yundum Barracks, they gave it an almighty go. For Yundum Barracks, they gave it an almighty go, and I'm sure they will not just be a team that is just going to be there just to make numbers. They're going to compete, and if this is what it is all about, we're saying bring it on. And then of course to all the fans, they've been magnificent, they've been brilliant. The atmosphere was absolutely euphoric, and everybody has played their part. So once again, we're saying congratulations to everybody who made this final a success. And until we come your way again, we are saying thank you and have a fantastic